338. Hello. Who would I be able to speak to that would be able to tell me who a Courtney Imig is?
And what's your name?
I'm Derek's friend. And then Sean Barons, please.
Okay. Sean's not in. He's retiring.
No, well, at least he's doing something smart. So this is the one taking over.
Yep.
Good to know. Gotta train her now.
How long do you have to keep recording?
Every time we do this stuff, man, this is the only thing that protects us, right?
And my mom's the only one that protects me from you. Bringing me to a place like this where you record.
Yep.
I'd rather my mom was here than also she would take me.
I know. That's why that's there. And then who would I be able to speak to about FOIAing her record?
Filing what?
FOIA requesting? FOIA?
I'm not sure.
The public records request?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I've never heard of that.
Nope, don't worry. I've heard a lot of this is unusual and strange today,
Yeah.
so don't worry. That's not strange.
Courtney might know.
Alright, usually it's whoever's the custodian of records kind of thing. So usually that means people that do all the grunt work around here kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that got me Jaden back was I recorded all of them in court time. In court line. Are you Courtney?
I am.
Alright,
Did you want to step in the conference room?
I'd like to stay over here in public unless you're just gonna make this quick and let me know why this was generated despite Judge Rhodey issuing an order that made you guys and I mean you guys as in this
The
here.
city?
Yeah. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but this ordinance shit is gonna stop. You guys are gonna quit trying to misapply nuisance to people's property. You know the Constitution, right, ma'am? One of the first things they teach you in law school.
Sir, so you were found guilty.
But if you read the rest of what really matters, you guys don't
That was
just get
prior.
to do this. Okay, if you read what matters, everything, I was forced by your guys' hands to file one piece of paper, ma'am, that made it a bunch of different people have headaches. And then because I apparently did everyone a favor, I thought it was doing you guys a favor, I didn't show up and I screwed up by missing the date. But someone a lot smarter than all of us told me that the fact that I've been charged and the mere fact that I'm holding this letter right here means I need to come in here and now tell a bunch of dumber people that they're violating law, and I'm putting them on notice that court orders are court orders for a reason, man. No one gets to pick and choose how they're enforced, and select enforcement is not gonna work. You should read up on Sean's notes, because he panicked in that room when every argument he tried to make, I didn't even have to speak, and John shut him down for me. I didn't even have to do anything, and Judge Rody did everything.
I read those cases.
If I show up with another piece of paper, and I show up with other pieces of paper that now you being a third party, this name right here, and his, and that, makes a collusion. Now it's even stepping up. So the demeanor that you have and your disdain for someone that knows you're misapplying what is plainly written is grotesque and sinister.
You can take that up with the judge.
And then my next question is, besides this, who do I speak to that would be able to give me your personnel file? It's a public records request. I want to know about you as a city attorney that has a name that is causing me to lose my property. You've made threats that are actionable. Do you see how they're actionable? You put ink to a letterhead. I would like you to answer for those. Why? And I would like to know why you're threatening me with 14 days when your own ordinances state 1, 2, and 3. Right? If you're charged with 3 crimes and a judge negates them and lumps them into one, then they would follow
let me
that the ordinance has
jump
to
in
be
here
2
a
and
second.
3, right?
So I'm Mike Winter,
Yeah.
the city attorney.
Okay.
You
Are you
referenced
aware
it.
she
I am. Yeah.
filed this? So just to put you on notice too now.
Well, I'm not interested in.
I know you're not
in your
interested in
notice.
hearing laws or anything.
No,
that
I'm not
pertains.
interested in your notice.
I know your demeanor. So what are you going to tell me? Because you guys have to
You
file a
referenced
second
a
and a
court.
third.
You referenced a court order. Do you have it? Do you have the court order?
You guys have to follow the law. You
No,
just ignore court orders.
Just
If I need to provide
what
information
court
for
order are
you,
you referring to?
I'm referring to the August 19th one.
Do you have a copy of it?
Do I need to, or do you just go around filing these and pretend nothing matters?
Mr. Sprague, I understand that, yes, the judge did say for a time that they were supposed to stop issuing you tickets.
But what
However,
I'm saying, and you're
Just let
failing to
her
understand,
finish.
you forget 2 and
Mr.
3.
Sprague,
You don't get to
Mr.
toe until
Sprague,
you get to the end of candy line.
If you're gonna talk over
Then
us,
don't try to
this
lie
isn't-
and tell me what's right and what's wrong.
Let us talk and then we'll listen to
Then
you
quit
talk.
lying, please.
Let us talk and then we'll listen to you talk. So she wasn't finished when you interrupted her. If
She
you're
was
gonna
lying
interrupt
to
her,
me.
you might as well walk out the door.
If you don't want to do your due diligence, I would
Yeah, I'm
like to
just
be
saying.
quit being lied to.
Let her finish.
you were issued multiple citations. The judge did order that the city had to stop issuing citations. However,
It's called a state.
Let her
however,
finish.
they set the first citation for a trial. You did not show up to that trial and they defaulted you.
You missed
So
the
the
rest
judge
of it.
lifted the order indicating that they could issue more citations, and you were found guilty of one of the citations and the other 2 were dismissed.
Okay, now that you're seemingly done lying to me, do you know how silly it's going to be if I pull up in 3 seconds on a phone the rest of the part of the case summary that states that you did not, and by you again, I'm not specifically meaning you or you, but whoever is the third party acting as city attorney for the city of Antigo charter is not following the rest of the part that matters, that states you don't get to charge them as second and third.
Pull it up and
I
let's
don't
see
need
what you're
to.
referring
You
to.
pull it up and tell me I'm wrong.
We did.
How about
We
we start
looked on
there?
CCAT.
That's why I'm in
We-
here, just to put you guys on
We
notice.
looked on CCAP
I'm not
and there's
here
no
to fight with
reference
this.
to what you're
I'm here,
describing.
and I was told to let you tow my vehicles. Do you understand how ludicrous that sounds? I was told by someone smarter than all of us to let you people steal my property because it's already been proven in court that it has insurmountable sentimental value. I've been told to let you steal property. That sounds pretty ludicrous, to let you steal property. It is a vehicle that you were aware of and you've seen the notes. I can
Well,
file the same paper and I'm gonna tie this
if
up.
you've got
If you
something
think
that-
in 14 days you're gonna steal my property, the city of Antigo is gonna buy me a big parking lot full of junk, rusty turds that I'm not gonna move. And the same thing I told the crooks over there, I'm gonna tell you people, you can look on your laws. Now those junk trucks are gonna have nice big beautiful 2x2 properly spaced billboards that say, "Fuck City of Antigo," because I'm gonna be within my rights to follow my rights, and I don't care. You can do whatever you want with your ordinances. Your ordinances do
What
not trump
crooks
my
over
rights.
there are you referring
I
to?
tried to get Roger Moosloff, and then Mr. City Administrator was afraid of a camera and tried to say I was being unforthcoming. As you very well know, it is a one-party state. He wanted to take me back, and I asked to stay out in public, and I pointed to a camera sitting there, and suddenly, now he's going to be the next subject of the
Yeah.
next city council meeting.
If you've got,
I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go through the proper
If you
channels,
have
and
an
that's going to
order-
be letting you
you said
tow my
that you have an
vehicles.
order saying that this can't happen? Is that what
There's
you're
an
saying?
order that says you guys are violating
We
the
haven't-
bottom part of the case.
We haven't seen that
The
order.
case summary says you get to charge it as one. If
We-
you follow your own ordinance, and it's
Well,
simple. It's simple. I know the ordinances confuse you, sir, but it's 1, 2, 3. You don't get to just jump to 3 and tow.
But we never charged you on the other two
Do
citations.
you see how
It's
silly
only
by
the
your
first
own
one.
words? You don't get to tow. You don't. You get to charge me with the second one. That would be doing your job. Can I tell you a hint that clearly he's not going to coach you? Because if you do this, ma'am, it's called collusion. You might want to look it up, and they're revoking qualified and absolute